So we have done the basic operations like how to store a data, how to display the data, how to search the data, delete the data. Then we perform the login operation, and then we perform the change password operation in this case. So let us just open the project and run the project. We write Python manage.py, run server. The application starts, open the browser and type a URL, that is localhost colon 8000 slash followed by the application which page you want to open in this case. So can you tell me what I have to type? Huh? Login. So you have to remember these keywords. Yes. So if you don't remember this, then is it possible for you people to access the web pages? 100% the answer is no. Okay. So for this, one simple method we use is we want to keep one page as a default page in this case. So if we keep it as yes. So if we keep one page as a default page, the page should open immediately when I type the URL. Okay, and in this, is common localhost colon 8000 is a common URL that we use to access the pages in this case. Okay, so this can be remembered by everybody. Localhost colon 8000 ಹಮೇಶಾ ಇದೇ open ಮಾಡಬೇಕು and ಇದು enter ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ I should get the login page. So for that we have done one change in the urls.py of the application. That is, in urls.py, what we have done is we have created a double quotation open close, nothing in this. So this will make sure that when you don't type anything except localhost colon 8000, it will by default open the login page. Okay, and if I see the login page, it is just looks like plain black and white with that green and yellow color in this. How to make it look more attractive is very important. So for that, we have one easiest method, that is something we call it as templates. Templates are nothing but they are the ready-made designs that are available in the internet. Use that, put it in your application. Okay. So example, suppose day after tomorrow is some festival in your house. So how many of you will go to tailor and get your dress stitched? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, 2 ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದ, ಹೊಸ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬರ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಟೇಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅದು ಪೀಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ದೆನ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಟು ಟೇಲರ್, ಗಿವ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಚಿಂಗ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಕೆಲಸ? Nobody does this. Then what you will do? You will go for a ready-made in this. Why? Huh? 2 ದಿನ ಆದ್ರೆ you don't have much time. Second, easily available. Okay. Huh? It will save money in this case. Now, ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Because we always take ready-made in this case. But girls, some people are very specific in this. ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಒಂದು 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದಲ್ಲ, ರಿಲೇಷನ್ನಾಗ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೋಗಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಟೇಲರ್, ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಿಚ್, ಇದೇ ಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೇವ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮನಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದು ಟೇಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್. So that saves money and that saves the time also in this. The same thing in this. Why I did not give more concentration on the CSS? Style sheet ಮೇಲೆ ಎಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ .css ಫೈಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Because in company nobody is bothered about the CSS people in this case. They don't even care those people in this. Because CSS ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ I have to keep one designer, ಅವನಿಗೆ I have to pay him 20,000-25,000 monthly in this case. And ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಮುಗೀತು. After that next project only he has to work in this case. So instead of that, if I go to online, I can purchase a particular template for a design for 1,500 rupees. So it's a very easy process. And immediately you'll get the template and you can access, you can make the modification and you can put it in your application. So let us go to the Google search in this case, where you have to just type as free HTML templates. Of course, free HTML ಇದ್ದಾಗ there are some license issues in this case. You can go for a paid version also if you are doing it for a real time customer. Okay, ಅದೇನು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ದೇನು ಕೈಲಿ ತಗೊಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. So now you can go for free HTML templates for which type of website you want in this case. So now I have created for a college in this case. So what I will do free HTML template for. So you can access, there are many sites you will get in this. You will get all the ready-made designs available in this. Preferably, I'll go with the template HTML codex site. That is one good design site in this case. Don't go for W3 schools. It's of no use. Basic ittara. Actually, there was a one more template that is not active now, I guess. Okay, these are all some of the free templates that I use. Huge in this case. Select whichever type of design you want to have in this. So just click on that particular site, it will show you the design. So this is the main design here. So you have a name for the your college. Then you have a menu options. Photos will be displayed. Here you can put all your form designs in this case. Okay. So each type you have to go through these sites. You can just have a larger look in this. ನೋಡಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ you can go to the other side. So you can have one more site here in this case. So you have a menu options. Then we have a scrolling photo here. Some text to be displayed. Below that you can put the form designs or slight modified site in this. This is a modified site. This looks attractive. Yes, this is one site which I told just now. You have menu options in this case. You have a name for college. You can have a photo, whichever photo you want. Even the photos can change. Okay. So scroll mattering. These are things which I don't want. So I can remove all these things. My form design will come in this place. We saw one more. This is a one more site in this case. Photo option, the menu options he has given. Name of the college, some text of the college in this case. Scroll down, remove all unwanted things in this, and you can have the form design in this particular place. Okay. So like this, you have to choose. You can spend 1 hour for this, not an issue. You spend 1 hour, you can choose the template whichever you like in this. And like I told you, there is a buy option in this case. You have to purchase it. In this case, $139 lifetime access. You have unlimited sites you can download. Andhra, you can just purchase one particular website for one particular client by paying $19 in this case. So that would be somewhere 19 into 85. 1,600. I told you 1,500 link 2,000 rupees tana. But either design you ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it will take at least 15 to 20 days minimum in this case. But I can pay that 1,615, 2,000 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೋರಿ. 2,000 you are purchasing that, put that bill to the customer in this case. So the template is free. Free download ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the problem is that there is one condition. The condition is that you can't remove the footer. They will be having their name and company name in the bottom in this case. You can't remove that. That is a license they have in this case. So anyways, here like Nangi problem like in this case. So let us extract this. So in this you will be having one index.html. So search for that index.html. So open with. This is fine for me. So I'll close all the remaining. Search operation is over. But yes, customer ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ this is one of the most headache work in this case. Okay, the full stack people have to concentrate more on this because uh, web designing comes in this part in this. Okay, so this is a design, looks perfectly fine. It's the CSS they have used. Bottom there will be footer in this. You can't remove this. Okay, the credit has to be given to those people. So this you can't remove if you have not purchased the site. If you have purchased it by paying 1,600 700, you can remove this and put your name in this particular place in this case. Now, coming to the next, it is completely responsive. Responsive in the sense, if I want to see that in the mobile, so it automatically shrink the menus will be hidden automatically in this. You'll get the menu options. This is what we call it as a responsive site in this case. It takes the shape of the container or the screen in this. So now self extend martini, you can see the menu is extending according to that. So this is a medium device in this case. If I make use of a full screen, it is for the laptops or big screens in this. So this is what we call it as a responsive site in this case. Now, in this we have to make some edit operations in this case. Like example, instead of college, I want to put the college name. Instead of the index, I want to put the project name. So what we have to do is, let us, once the template is decided, start with the title change in this case. So start with the name of the college in this. Say we call it as Nutan Vidyalaya Society. Save, and most important, do it step by step. Whenever you make one change, check whether that change has been reflected or not. Ella change ಮಾಡಿ I'll see it in the last. Don't take yourself in a surprise. Okay, so step by step you change, no matter it takes some more time in this case. Next, there is a college. Here I want the name of the college in this case. So it is for like Nutan Vidyalaya Society. So what I will do is, I'll search for the word called college and you can replace it. He has also given you an option in this. If you want an image in that particular place, you can remove the text, you can put an image. That option is there. Okay, save. Suppose if he has not given an image, you can remove the name of the text of that particular college and you can have the image tag in this. Save murder and refresh, and it is showing me the society or the college name in this. We will think about this later in this. We will not make any changes to the menu. We'll keep it as it is. Then we have inspiring excellence through education. It will lorem IP some. You don't want this. Okay. So search for that and delete that content. So we have here. So remove that complete paragraph, save and refresh. The content is gone. Next, let it this be as it is, or college information tagonde, you can put these data as it is in this. I don't want start your journey virtual tour. I don't want these two. So I will remove those two buttons in this case. That is, we have here. You can remove that entire division. In one division, they have kept both the tags in this. Delete it, save, and refresh. And those are gone. You want to change this photo, put the NY Society photo or the college photo in this case, hotel concern. So you can collect that photo from the internet in this. This just you can save this image. So it was in the downloads under college. Inside the college folder, there is a assets. Open this assets. In that you will find a folder called image. Okay. If you don't know the image path, you can see the image path here in this. I'll ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ you have to just select that in this. So asset image education ಅದರೊಳಗೆ showcase 6.webp, that is web page extension in this case. So I'll change this. So I'm storing that image inside the images education. Inside this, for the time being, whatever is the name of the file, save this. Okay, so the photo save aito. You change the photo name inside your HTML page. That is last part I will change. So now I have photo ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ wanted I'll put that photo name here, save, and now refresh. The photo should change. My work is over in this case. Okay, accreditation excellence, I don't want this. You can remove that. It is here. Delete. Even this I don't require. Most important, if you find an empty division tag, remove this. One more empty division tag I got. Remove this. Don't keep empty divisions. Okay. Save and refresh. Purti accreditation. Bekandre you can keep it. Now scroll down in this case. Sir, I don't want all these options because Angal direct form designs work. Okay. So I don't want these. I want to delete all these three options in this case. So let me select that innovative curriculum, search. I got the innovative curriculum. Select Madri, delete operation. And then there is a paragraph, delete. I got an empty division, delete. Okay, save Madri, refresh. The text is gone, image is gone. But the other things also should be removed in this case. So again there is a I tag, image I tag and delete, division delete, one more empty division delete, one more empty division delete. So I deleted that entire division. So this whole thing will be gone in this case. So I can see there were three. Now it is only two in this. Same thing with this. Idu delete ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So same process. H3 is gone. Paragraph tag is gone. Empty division delete. Save. Go to the web page. Refresh. The content is gone. You have to delete the image. You have to delete the division. So again delete the I tag. Delete division. Delete division. Delete division. So empty division ಬಂದ್ರೆ delete ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Save and refresh. So only one left. So let us remove that also in this. Say H3 delete, paragraph delete, division delete, I tag delete, division empty division, empty division, empty division, empty division, empty division, and empty division gone. So the whole thing is gone now in this case. Got this point? Now again, next, do you need this? If the answer is no, find and delete in this. So you'll bury ide kelsa. That is, you have to keep deleting the unwanted things. So that is H3 gone, paragraph tag gone, empty division delete. Save, come here, refresh. So these 15 November, these things should be deleted. So 15 November is here, delete, empty division delete. Again, anchor tag delete, span delete, empty division delete, empty division delete, empty division delete, empty division delete. Save and refresh. That blue strip is gone now. Do you need this particular menu? If you require this menu, we'll keep it. Otherwise, we have to delete it in this. Obviously, I don't require that. These are all the things I have to delete in this. Okay, because form designing vella beke agala. Okay, I want a menu options and all these things have to be deleted. Once when you start editing these contents, you can automatically understand that this entire thing is one particular data. So this is completely set inside something called a section. Okay, so new section to section delete madadra, the whole thing will be gone at a time. And yes, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ new practice ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ when you start to learn that editing, see I have got deletion of section to section. The whole section is deleted. ಈಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು division delete ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ it would have taken more time in this. So now you can see this entire thing will be gone just by refresh. So that whole thing is gone now. Saved your time in this case. Same thing, featured program antadu adunu purti one section olagiruತ್ತದೆ. So you can go to this form, you can see featured program, select from the start, delete till the end of the section. Delete, save and refresh, and this entire section will be gone in this case. So refresh, the whole thing is gone now. So now we came to the student life. So again, I don't want a student life here. So select the entire section. if you have understood this structure of the HTML page, you can do this. Illandra division by division, keep deleting in this. So entire section is gone. Refresh. The student life data is gone. Testimonial, whole section again. So select the whole section. Start till the end. Delete, save, refresh. Transform lives. I don't want to transform life of education thing in this case. Again, the whole section. We have selected a very lengthy template. That's why we have to remove all these things in this case. Otherwise, some templates will be very easy to be removed, hardly 5 or 10 minutes. So now refresh. That is not recent news. Don't want any recent news. So you can see there is a section for recent news. Entire section you can select and you can save, refresh. So we came to the events in this case. I don't want events in this. So select the whole event. The whole event, delete, save, refresh. And guest bakery after. I have a content, I have a image. Below this, I want a scrolling image. You can keep this footer if you want. Either generally, if you are creating a website, it is required, not for the softwares. Now we have created a web application where you are performing the operations, ERP and Thetanoid. For ERPs, footers are not required. So the same process, delete the footer. Entire footer to footer tag, deleted. Of course, copyrights, nanagilla, I don't care about the copyrights here because I'm not putting it in the live. Okay. So I got this much. This is what I wanted. And below this, I want a form design. So ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ form design ಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ one section we generally keep in this case. We want one section to be kept in the last portion in this case. So what we can do is we can add one section. We can copy paste the same section, or else let me take it from some other page. Section date ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತವಲ್ಲ you could have taken one section earlier. Okay, anyways, I got it. So in the index, after all the content, before the all the menu option is over, image option tag the section is closed. I will add one division and one section. Under one division it goes because in that division I want the form designs. Save and refresh the page. So I've added one section here, though it is empty, nothing is visible. We can just add a class to this. So a class, I would say form hyphen control. Save and refresh. So I can see a line, a thin line in this, visible, not visible for you people. BG dark. Visible now. There's a division I want in this. Say BG light. Light is very light in this case. Anyways, it's like not an issue. Or BG white. So there is a slight difference in the color, though not visible for you people in this case, but there is a division bharosa matter. Okay. This editing is most important and it should be done very carefully in this. Okay, because if you by mistake delete one division tag by mistake, you can't reset the whole thing in this. Matela pura page starting then you have to start editing in this case. That's one biggest headache if you try to hurry up the things in this case. Illandra, slowly division by division, if you delete, you'll get this without any much errors in this case. Okay. Now, this should be common and only this part the forms have to be changed in this. This is how the application should look like. Okay. So once we have done this editing part, is it understood by you people? Any doubts here? No. So just deleting the unwanted things after selecting the template. Okay. After this, the most important thing in the font design select madiri, except that HTML page, all the HTML pages, copy every folder that is there here. That is, except the HTML pages, whatever is left in that template folder which you have downloaded, copy them and paste it in your project folder. That is, you go to your application folder. In this case, application folder naga compulsory you have to create one more folder called as static and paste those folders inside this. So name the images, CSS or ಏನೇನ್ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, everything will be in this static folder. Okay. So now you can see assets and CSS, image, JS, all these things are here. So just to paste them inside the static folder in this. Clear with this? That's the first step. Second step, open your templates folder, create a one more folder here, call it as designs. And inside this designs, create three HTML pages in this case. More HTML pages create madre. I'll call the first one, that is save as. I'll call the first one as head.html and second one more save as mid.html and create a one more third one, call it as last.html. So you have to, once you finish the editing the template in this case, you have copied all the folders inside a folder called as static in your application folder in this. Okay. After that, we created one more folder called designs inside the templates folder. Okay. So where you have kept all your HTML files, in that folder, we created a folder called as designs. Inside designs, we created three HTML files, head, mid, and last. No doubt till here, everyone? Okay. Now, the HTML file which you had edited, open that. In the head tag, whatever is there, just to copy everything till the close of the head tag and put it inside the head.html. So ನೀವು edit ಮಾಡಿದ HTML page naga whatever is the content inside the head tag, copy that, paste it inside the head.html. Next, in the index page, after the body tag starts, copy this till the new section that we had added. Okay, so copy this till the new section has been added and even the division tag. Copy this and paste it inside the mid.html. Okay, so from the body tag till that new tag that we had added in this case. Last, what you have to do, go to your index page from the close of the division tag till the end of the body tag. Copy this, paste it in the last.html. Okay. So ಇದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯೂಶಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಇಸ್ when we add one new section inside this, I will tell them put a center tag and put it as page center ante ಬರೀರಿ. Okay, and on the web page, now if I refresh, the page center label must be available, it should be visible. Page center we have added. It should have displayed. Let me check. Must be not displayed. So ಈ page center text must be available. So ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು page center ಬರ್ತದ, above that everything should be in the mid.html. From the body tag, everything above that should be in the mid.html. A page center label ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ whatever is there must be inside the last.html. So understand these three structures clearly, three copy paste which are very important. You edit ಮಾಡಿದ whatever you have edited in the HTML page, whatever is there inside the head tag, copy that everything, put it inside the head.html. Okay, starting from the body tag next line till that page center, copy that everything whatever comes in before the page center, copy this, put it inside the mid.html. After that, whatever after the page center we have, copy the content everything in this case before the close of the body tag and put it inside the last dot html. Three copy paste that you have to do in this case. Clear till here? No doubt in this case. Okay, now the most headache work starts. ಇದು ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಚ್ ಟಿ ಎಮ್ ಎಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. When you come to this particular head mid last, we have to make one small change. The change is the first line. You have to add something called as in the python tag, put it as load static. Load static antandra, static is actually the folder name that you have created. So we saw in C language you have written hash include stdio.h. So hash include stdio.h will copy one file inside the another file. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯೊಳಗ in the uh, Django Python in this case, load followed by a name is that it will copy the entire content of the folder in this particular place. So here static is a folder. So I'm telling him load of static means copy everything whatever is there in the load static folder, put it in this page. Okay. So this is copying the whole folder to the application in this. Next, scroll down. You will find. Let us see that folder by name static. Static naga assets ಅಂತ ಒಂದು folder ಅದ. Yes. Inside assets there are many other folders. Now in this page, wherever you find that asset folder, you have to make a small change there. ಏನು change ಅದು? Very simple. Put it as flower bracket percentage static single quotation and this whole thing single quotation close and followed by python tag. Why is this? Because you are telling that this whole file is inside the static folder. You have kept these asset folder inside static folder. So we have to tell that this particular entire path you will find it inside the static folder. So copy the same thing. Even here we have asset folder. This is not required in this case. Illu we have everything in the asset folder. So copy paste the contents same way in all the places. Wherever you find that asset folder, you have to copy that. So color scroll matter if there is a not there in this. And after this, close the folder file in this. And path close ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ and close it. By just copy pasting saves the time. Clear till here? Yes, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ lengthy ಅದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ but yes you have to do it. Save this. Check whether the same thing is there. If some other files are referring to the mid.html naga ಎಲ್ಲರ assets folder ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. So just to scroll it down, check for that asset folder in this. Yes, we have the asset folder here. Asset folder ittu antandra you have to copy the same thing. I'll just copy this and paste it in the beginning. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದರ್ ದರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ನಾಗ ಯೂಸಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಹೆಡ್ನಾಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ನಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ ನೀವು ಲೋಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಬರ್ದಿರಬೇಕು ಸೊ ಸ್ಕ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಪ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ load static. Okay, come to the last .html. I'll just copy this line. Come to the last .html. First line, load static. Check if you have static folders. Yes, you have many static folders here. So copy paste the same line in this case. Copy the static. And close the static tag. Static tag, close, and close. and save this. Okay. So save this head mid last ಮೂರೊಳಗ we perform this operation. Clear till here? No doubt in this case. Okay. One last thing that we will do it for the today's class is now this design has to be visible in all your HTML pages. Okay. So what we do for that is open the HTML pages, remove those CSS links. We don't use this because it's already head tag itself. What you have to do here is you have to use a Python tag in this and say include double quotation designs slash head.html. So what I am doing here is whatever you have written in the head.html file should be copied here. Same thing after the body tag you use mid.html. So head tag naga head.html, body tag naga mid.html, and in the bottom, that is before the close of the body tag, put it as last.html. Easy in this. Same thing you do in the all the HTML pages. So change password, same thing. We have a head.html. After that, we have a body.html and mid.html, and in the last we have the last.html. Put it same thing in all the pages. Say display student, copy the content head.html, then we have the body mid.html, and then the last.html. Same thing for the next login we have already done. Student display we have done. Search, same thing in this. Head.html, mid.html, and last.html. Go to the next page. Head.html, mid.html, and last.html. Next, again the same things in this. Head.html, next is mid.html, and in the last it is last.html. So I copy pasted those three lines in all the HTML pages inside the template folder in this case. Okay, so head tag naga head.html, after the body tag it is mid.html, and before the close of the body tag it is last.html. Let us summarize what are all the things that we have done. So first we downloaded one HTML template. We edited that HTML template by removing the contents which I don't want or which I did not want in the web page in this case. After that, in the application folder, we created one static folder in this. Inside the application, we created a folder by name static. It should be static only. Inside this, copy paste all the folders that are there in your template. So you had downloaded one HTML template. In that, whatever the folders or files you have other than HTML page, copy them, put it inside the static folder in this. After that, we went to the templates folder. Inside templates folder, we created one new folder called designs. Inside designs folder, we have created three HTML files in this: head, mid, and last. After that, whatever the HTML page that we had edited, copied all the contents from the head tag and we have copied pasted it in the head.html. Second, whatever the content we had after the body tag till that page center, we put that inside the mid.html. After the page center, whatever the line we had till there, till the close of the body tag, we pasted that in the last.html. Okay. After this, we open these files, and whichever line is referring to those folders in the static. Here we had a folder called asset. Okay, so our asset folder, whoever is accessing those files in this, we did two things. First one, we added a line called as load static, and then we set the path using the static keyword in this case. Okay, so that we start we put that path inside the static folder and then we closed the tag in this case. So same thing continued for all the lines in this case. Okay, same thing we did in the head, mid, and last. So wherever we found that assets folder, we did the same thing in all the places. We added one load static statement in the first line. Compulsory it must be in the first line of that page in this case, and then we put that static path to the existing path in this. After this, the last work that we did today was in all the HTML files, we copy pasted three lines. That is, include designs head.html in the head tag, mid.html after the open tag of the body tag in this case, and last.html before the close of the body tag. Okay, so we did the same thing in all these HTML pages in this case. Clear till here? Any doubts in this? We will stop at this point in the today's class. Okay, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಶೇರ್ದ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದ. So I'll stop at this point in this today's class.